School-based prevention services are so important. Close to 20% of all children and adolescents have some kind of a diagnosable mental health condition, but most of those kids don't have access to services. So through prevention services, we're able to bring the services to where the kids are.
You know, the divorce rate is higher now, so a lot of students are in the middle. They're caught in between, whether they're in between homes or just custody battles and those types of things. Also, social media. Cyberbullying is a huge factor that's going on now.
One of the individuals I think about a lot was a young lady I worked with in the last school year, and halfway through the school year she was at a point where she was at credit level of basically a freshman and was told, "You're not going to graduate with your graduating class." By being able to partner with the school and having their help to deal with some of the academic concerns and being able to provide the mental health supports, she is now starting this school year with credits as a senior, and she will be graduating with her graduating class.
We see kids experimenting with drugs at much earlier ages than ever before, and the drugs that they're experimenting are much more dangerous than ever before. It's not just an urban problem, it's a suburban problem too. We're seeing drugs like heroin, cocaine, marijuana, a lot of use of electronic cigarettes, but using those vapor devices for other things like marijuana oil and hash oil is what it's called, and things like that. A lot of younger kids, late elementary years and early middle school, are starting to experiment with prescription medications that they're getting at home or at a friend's house. Our agency provides school-based prevention services for 4 suburban districts in Franklin County. We're in 57 different buildings, serving youth from preschool through high school. And one of the things I love about our program is that we're trying to provide prevention services at all different levels. So we provide professional development for teachers and other school professionals on a variety of different topics. We do parent workshops to try to help parents learn some skills and strategies related to how to strengthen their skills as parents and helping their children to meet these demands. And we also do the individual and group work with students. So we're really trying to create a community where everybody's on the same page, speaking the same language, and really trying to work together to support our youth.
So we're working with them on coping strategies in order to address anxiety, depression, and those types of things. I was talking to one of the principals, and they were saying we really need education on how to properly educate the students about the barriers and things to set for themselves, and even parents. An example would be charging their cell phone at the kitchen table versus in their room at night, because they can get on their phone at night and then engage in some of those unhealthy conversations and get to sites and predators and those types of things that are just really risky.
One of the settings that I work in, it's a smaller school setting, and it's a really great opportunity to work more closely with the teachers and the staff there. One thing at all of our buildings that we're really excited about is just teaching about the brain and how it works and how it changes during adolescence.
These particular sessions talked about family violence, mental health, and substance abuse, traumatic loss, and other ways to think about the way they feel.
Sometimes students may fly under the radar and they may not be identified as needing or potentially benefiting from our services, but we're able to provide universal services that can reach all students, and we think of these as essential life skills.